Hey guys, and welcome back to Rad Resells. I'm Natalie and I'm a full-time reseller, and in today's video we are going thrifting at Goodwill to find stuff for cheap that we can flip for high online. I sell on multiple platforms: eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. So let's go see what we can find. Another day, another Goodwill. Oh man, so I just walked into Goodwill about 10 minutes ago and I wish I was recording because this shoe section was popping off. I have bolos for you guys. We're gonna start off light. We got these clove nurse shoes and they are so clean and I absolutely love the colorway. I think I can get about $40 for these. I would not be picking these up unless they are in excellent condition. And shoes here are $6.99. The next bolo you might have heard of before, we got Hoka's, and these are the Arahis number 5. And we have sold these before, and Hoka's are probably our number one fast selling shoe brand. These should go for around anything between $35 and $60 depending on condition. These were missing insoles and had a few light stains, so I'm assuming on the lower end, but still $35, $40. And then next up we have a big one. These are the New Balance Fresh Foam X More Trail. So these are a pair of trail hiking shoes or whatnot you want to call it, and they go for a lot of money, $70, $80. And these were in overall really good condition, besides a little bit of some scraping or whatnot I can call it on the bottom of the sole. But yeah, the More model or the Fresh Foams in general tend to do really well. And then I have a new bolo. I did not know of this brand at the time, but it is a big one. I'm not sure how to say it, S-I-D-I, but these are a pair of cycling shoes. And you could just tell they were heavy, they felt like high quality. Now, they are a bit model dependent in terms of how much you can get, but they're all a pickup. And then I was saving the best for last. We got Bluntstone. I have found this one time before and they sold for $100. Now they were in excellent condition in like 1 or 2 days. Now these were more worn, but then I see this sole and it's like missing. So the one sole looked fine, but then this one, it's gone. And then look at that. I wanted to cry. The more I look at it, the more I see how ripped off they are, and I'm like, no, there goes my $80. So had to put those back. Sad. Sometimes it be like that. Let's give it a nice pet before we leave. Okay, the side-eye, S-I-D-I shoes, massive bolo. But I didn't expect those comms. I'm trying to find the exact model name. They all kind of look the same to me, but either way, automatic pickup for $7. I can't believe this. I'm not going to lie. I was looking for a hey Will, you know, but this one grabbed my eye. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. But then I went, wait, hold on. I know this. I saw this on a TikTok where these are worth a lot of money. I think they come as a set normally with a bigger pull and then a smaller guy like this that you can put in it. So obviously I don't see the bigger one. It's just this one, but it's $3.99. I think it was called the Vintage Lotus Beach and Hot Tub Ceramic Bowl. If you find the sets with the bigger piece and the pool, they go for $100. Crazy. I couldn't find any sole comps of just this little guy, but for $3.99, I will grab it, and if I can get 40, I'll be happy. I just love when you see something that another reseller finds, and then you find it yourself. I would have said, hey Will, and you guys would have been like, Nat, go back and get it. Knickknacks, Nat. In the hard goods section, I spot a Bolo brand. We got Bose. It's one of the best, I don't know what to call it, sounds brands. It's $12.99 and this is the Sound Dock digital music system. It's got a very good sell-through rate. The cord comes with it. However, I don't see a remote, so that devalues it a little bit. Comes with the remote is about $45. Would have been an automatic pickup, but without the remote, you have to expect less. Also, don't know if it works. However, with Goodwills, you can return the item within a 4-day period, at least our Goodwill. So if it had the remote, I would have grabbed it, tested it, and if it worked, obviously sold it, or just return it if it didn't work. But without the remote, I don't really feel like doing all that, especially since some of these were selling for even in the $20, $30 range. So for $13, I'm just gonna pass on that one. But this is one of my favorite brands too, for earbuds, speakers, sound systems, amazing brand. I just picked up the coolest t-shirt I've found in a long time. Booyah! We have a vintage liquid blue tag made in the USA. This is a tag to look out for, by the way, so memorize this. And we have an all-over print, like a dragon, made in 2001. Anything that's over 20 years old is considered vintage. So this is vintage and also a Y2K. And when I flip it, oh wait, I just realized it's a different print on the back. What? How freaking cool is this? Whoa, I love how he's holding that skull. He's got the veins on his arm. He works out. Vascular. It does not have the single dingle stitching, but that's okay. Does not make it any less vintage, but holy cow. Or should I say, holy dragon. That is sick. No idea what the comps are gonna be, but I don't care, I'm getting this. Which side is coolest? I got two finds here, same brand, Bolo for this category. You might even recognize it from just the pattern alone. We got Miss Lily Pulitzer, and this is the Luxletic model. Both of them. Luxletic do better than just the Lily Pulitzer, and also these are both skirts. So we got these spandex shorts with this skirt over. This category in specific with Lily Pulitzer does very well. They sell extremely fast and should go for around $40. Super fun patterns on these, that's what she's known for. So these are like tennis skirt, preppy, floral, athletic skirts. And they are both $4.89 each. Pow pow. Hey Will. So I just grabbed something from the hard goods section, not thinking it was gonna be something. But we got a new Under Armour blanket. It's got the nice embroidered logo, new. It's $45 new, and when I looked it up, obviously under new, this one's selling for $30. And possibly the easiest thing I could ever take photos of and ship in a poly mailer. It's like 2 photos, boop, boop. So I'll be grabbing it for $3.99. Let's go! If you made it this far and you enjoyed this type of content, we post twice a week. Please hit that subscribe and like button so you don't miss out on future videos, and it really helps our channel and motivates us to keep creating content for you guys, so we really appreciate the support. Alrighty, I just picked up a bunch of bolos. These are all from the new rack, and that's why we always try to get to those first. First up, G4. Excellent golf brand. This one is a long sleeve black polo. Very lightweight. Completely solid black, nothing special if you just look at it. But here's the logo. So look for this. And from experience, whenever we see a rubbery logo, it's often a high quality brand. Then we have Buttercloth. You might not have heard of this one. Size 2XL tall fit. And we don't got the hot cotton. We got the icy cotton. This size, being a tall, makes it even better. But even just a regular size would be a pickup. We've had 3 of these before. 2 sold, 25 and 30. It's $4.89. So I'll be picking this one up. And I didn't just find 1, but 2 in the same size. I might just bundle these up together. 2 for $55, and they're both $4.89 each. But then I see this one. We got a windbreaker pair of pants. ZR is zero restriction. Good brand. But this one's better because we got Gore-Tex on the back. We got the ZR logo embroidered on this pocket and the Gore-Tex patch on the other. And these, besides me dragging it on the ground like an idiot, that's just dust. These are, you guessed it, crispy cheese clean, made in the USA tour slacks. Papery tags is often an indication, not a guarantee, but an indication that we are looking at a vintage piece. And there's the zero restriction USA tag. And these are priced at $4.89. I'm gonna pop up some comps if I find any. But we got 2 good brands doing a collaboration. Automatic pickup. Let's go. Alrighty, I picked up 2 pants from that new rack over there. And we have a patty for your daddy. Got the 3 little lines right there, and these are crispy cheese clean. We've actually sold these exact ones before. I think it's around $30 to $35. Got a more interesting tag on the back. But other than that, it's just a plain pair of khaki pants. Here we pay $4.89. And then we got Miss Me jeans. These are obviously women's. 2 things we look for with Miss Me jeans. 1, it's the boot cut. Number 2, bling bling on the back pockets. The more the merrier normally, and since these have both, it's an automatic pickup for $5.99 and should get around $30 for this one. Despite the comps you see on eBay, we picked these up because there's a lot of these listed, but they normally don't even sell on eBay for us. But Poshmark is a great platform for Miss Me. Moving over to the what sold / pack with us section. We got some nice sales, so stay tuned. And for those of you who don't know, we do use List Perfectly to both create and cross-post all of our listings. And we're going to start off with eBay. I found this lot of Lego minifigures and I picked it up for, I believe it was 99 cents. And they sold for $50 next day. Next sale, we have possibly a new bolo to you. It's called Mona Flying. Now, bolo as in, it's got good value. However, the sell-through rate is not that good, so it may take a while to sell. This one took about 2 to 3 months to sell. Then we have a vintage Y2K Nike sweatshirt. Now we stay away from everything Nike sweatshirts, even if they're vintage, unless they're different. So this one had those stripes across the body and shoulders, made it different. But the blank ones, they're just sitting collecting dust for us. I don't know why. Next up, we have a brand that we love to sell. It is BKE and the model is Tyler. We are consistently selling the BKE men's jeans for around $25 to $30 and these sold for $28, and they typically sell within a couple of months, although a lot of them sell within weeks. And we have another BKE. This one is the Jake. I actually really like the wash on this one. It's got like that acid wash type of style, and these sold for a little bit more because of that. Now, with the BKE jeans, the men's definitely sell a lot better than women, so keep that in mind. Moving on to Depop, we have Mizzen and Main. This is a leeward trim fit plaid button shirt and took a few months to sell. It's not like a hot seller, and we accepted a $28 offer. And if you thought we were done with the Mizzen and Mains, nope, we got another one. It was actually the same buyer. And this one was very stretchy and a beautiful floral print, so we got a little bit more for this one. It was listed at $38, but we accepted a $32 offer and very happy with that sale. Then we have a new with tags American Eagle corduroy boot cut pants for women. We picked up 2 of these in the same size and they both sold, one within a couple of days and this one took 1 to 2 weeks. So yeah, American Eagle new with tags, be on the lookout. And this one is a sweater that we have sold plenty of times before. It's a vintage Izod Lacoste sweater. They always sell for a good amount of money, even with some wear and stains. Now this one was very good condition, so we got a little bit more for it. $45 and sold within just a couple of weeks. And if you've seen some of our prior recent what solds, you're probably tired of seeing this one, but we got a pair of Carhartt Carpenter canvas pants. And like I've said before, these are selling like hot cupcakes. $30, sold in just 2 days. And then we have this really cute Lululemon Align Razorback tank top. And I actually bought this one for myself, but when I put it on, this color was not flattering on me. I don't know why, so we had to sell it. I'm kind of upset about it, but it sold for 25 bucks. And then we have an old listing. It is a Nui Tags Disney Sesame Street Muppets The Animal Monster stuffed plush. And I think we had this one for 2 or 3 years before it sold. Really happy to get rid of it. But moving from a slow sale to a quick sale, we have Viore. Viore always sells fast, and this is just a plain athletic pocket t-shirt and sold for $25 within 2 weeks. Definitely one of our favorite brands to find. And then we have a Nui Tags Tommy Hilfiger pants. We picked up a bunch of these and we have sold 3 of the lot so far, and they've all sold for $25 on Poshmark. It actually only took a couple of weeks to sell, but we have a lot more to go and we're not expecting all of them to sell fast. Not sure what I'm laughing at here, but I probably said something funny. But the next sale we have is a castaway pair of pants with embroidered crabs all over it. This one took over 6 months to sell, so I would probably leave it behind the next time. And we accepted an offer for $25. Next sale is a quicker one, sold in just a few days. We got Boston Harbor, and this is a quilt-lined leather jacket. Sold for $34 and picked it up for $5.99 at Goodwill. Since it was a bigger, heavier item, we decided to put it in a box, and with Poshmark, you can use anything to ship it in as long as it's under 5 pounds. If it is over 5 pounds, you do have to pay a fee depending on how much heavier it is. We assumed this was under 5 pounds, but decided to do a bet on what the weight was. It should be.
Yeah.
3.8. Your guess?
3.65.
3.8! 3.8!
3.8.
That had no business being that funny. But anyways, moving on to Mercari, we had a bundle sale of 2 Carhartt shorts that I picked up at a yard sale for $2 each. I even said in that video, I'm probably gonna do a lot, 2 for $30, and these sold in a day. Thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. Don't forget to leave that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel. And I'll see you on the next one.